Okay, I'm back with part two. I've just taken the wig out of the tub. I moved the tub out of the sink so it's out of my way. You can see it still has some suds on it. And what I like to do is flatten my hand and hold the back of my hand flat under the lace top. So it's kind of creating a barrier. You don't want to grab it by the front lace and hang it. A wet wig is heavy, so you don't want to stretch or warp your lace. So you want to flatten your hand so your wig is hanging on the back of your hand kind of like it would on a wig head on a mannequin. And that will help prevent wash through, which is that's when some of the little hairs can actually, when you hold it under a faucet, it can push some of those hair through to the underside of the lace, and you'll see, little hairs sticking through the inside of your lace, and you don't want wash through. If you do get a little bit, it's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world, but you want to try to avoid that as much as possible. So now some people don't like to rinse theirs. Sorry, battery went low. Some people don't like to rinse them directly under a faucet. Some say to use the water pitcher method gently, but I like to make sure mine are thoroughly rinsed. You want to make sure you get all the shampoo out and get it squeaky clean before you condition it. So I do use a faucet. I don't use it on full blast because you don't want, super heavy pressure on the wig. Putting more wear on the lace or the cap or causing push through and wash through. But I do rinse in a faucet. And I personally like to use just slightly warm water when I rinse because heat opens up the cuticles of human hair. So if you allow the cuticles to open a little bit, it's going to absorb your conditioner better. That's my theory, at least. Some people might disagree. Some say only use cold or cool water no matter what you're doing. But I've had good luck with this method. I've been doing this for years. So you want to rinse it thoroughly, gently. Make sure you're getting all the suds out. Make sure you get it out of the lace and the cap and all of the hair. And then I also like to turn the wig inside out and rinse the lace from the inside. This camera a little more there. Especially if you use any adhesive spray or lace glue or you've got makeup on your lace. There are other ways you can remove that too if you've got buildup there. But to rinse out the inside of the cap real well, turn it back the other way with my hand flat, and rinse that thoroughly. And then I'm going to just gently squeeze out the excess water. You don't want to like twist it or, anything like that. You want to be gentle with the hair. And then I like to comb through. Now she's looking, probably looks a little frizzy in the camera because she is naturally wavy hair. And they do tend to have a little bit of natural frizzy texture. Now some people also say you've probably read in places that you should never brush or comb a wig when it's wet. I don't really follow that because, for one, you want to get, any tangles out, make sure the hair is all straightened out and ready to distribute your conditioner evenly. And you want to be gentle. Don't stretch the hair. If you catch a snag, if it's got a little tangle and you stretch that hair, then it's going to cause weakening of the hair, possible breakage, and kinking, So for the life of your wig, to keep it as nice as possible for as long as possible, just do everything in moderation, gently. Didn't take me much to comb through that. I wasn't rough with it, but she's pretty well combed through. I missed a little bit at the top here. And she's ready for conditioner. I'm going to wring that out one more time. And then I'm going to lay her flat on a towel. I'll probably have to move this camera over here. So hopefully I'm not making you seasick. I'm going to angle this down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not the best camera person, not a professional video maker, so bear with me. Gotta get these bottles out of my way. Okay, so as far as conditioners, really any human hair conditioner will work. You know, the better quality of the product, the better. But I like to experiment and try different brands and different types of conditioners. I just got this. It's a Garnier Fructis hair filler and bonding. It's a fiber repair treatment conditioner. So it's got peptides and bond repair complex. I just thought, you know, after reading the ingredients and reviews, I thought this was worth a try. So I'm trying this new one today. But I like to lay the hair flat on a towel, get a decent amount of conditioner in my hands. This smells good. I'm going to rub it all over my hands, and then I'm going to start at the ends. I'm going to grab the ends and slather that conditioner through the ends of the hair and kind of, you know, gently rub it in carefully. Make sure you're getting all the hair saturated with a good bit of conditioner, especially like this wig was, you know, getting pretty dry and frizzy and was abused with hairspray and all that, so she needs a good conditioning. So I'm going to kind of run that through with my fingers. You can also, you know, comb the conditioner through the hair if you like. Going to get some more on there. And then you don't want to get conditioner on the top. Where the lace top is, that's where the hairs are tied into the lace. So getting conditioner oils on the knots is not good because, you know, it can eventually over time cause your knots to loosen up from the oils and stuff, and that'll cause hair loss and shedding in your wig. So you want to avoid the cap, especially the lace top. So I just, when I get nearer to the top of the wig, I just carefully pet some conditioner on the hair itself, but just avoid the cap. A bit more here. So I'm just kind of petting it, but not touching the lace. Kind of raking it through the hair with my fingers. I'm going over the ends again. Give her a good, solid, thick coating. I was splashing this conditioner all over my towel, but that's okay. So once I feel like I've got enough conditioner on the hair, I'm gonna slide her over on this towel. I like to kind of just fold the towel over and let her sit and condition for, you know, 20 minutes or so, sometimes 30 minutes. You can't really overdo it. Sometimes the longer the better if the hair is really dry. I live in Arizona, so it's very low humidity here, so hair can get drier. So I like to give them a little extra moisture and conditioner. But I'm going to let her sit for 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to rinse her out in cold water. So I rinse the shampoo out in slightly warm water, kind of opens up the cuticles a little so it can absorb that conditioner. And then I let her sit for 20 minutes. And then when I rinse the conditioner out, I'm going to do it the same way you saw me do the shampoo. Hold your hand flat, put the wig on your hand like a wig head, rinse it thoroughly, rinse it from the inside out, wring out the excess water, and then when I towel dry after rinsing the conditioner, I'm gonna, wrap her in a towel and press down, try to squeeze out and press out all the excess water, but you don't want to rub it or anything like that. Don't be rough with the hair and get it tangled or cause, friction or anything. Just lightly press and squish out the excess and then hang your wig to dry. So come back and do a third video and show you how I do that and how she turns out.